Hello, it's me and Jana for another episode of Too Tall to Handle.
Got me on that one.
I know, I really whipped that one out. I wanted to surprise you and
It's
get your
always a
honest
surprise
reaction.
for me.
Well, how are you, Jana? How was your weekend?
It was kind of nice. We've had like a really busy shooting schedule, but Chris is like traveling a lot, so I've gotten the house to myself, which is kind of fun. Because I can just have on like whatever repeated
Oh,
comfort show
totally.
that I want. And I found the nanny. We talked about my obsession with like the Golden
Love
Girls
the
and
nanny.
the nanny. I found it on HBO Max. I was super excited. So that's been like playing nonstop in my house.
Yeah,
And
you guys, if you've never seen The Nanny, you need to rewatch it or watch it for the first time. Actually, that's like Lois Griffin.
I know.
Oh, Peter.
Wow.
I know, I'm really good at it.
Dang.
That's like my party trick. I can do a Lois Griffin like you wouldn't believe.
That's really dang girl. That was good.
I know. You know what? Seth MacFarlane, if you're hiring,
Right?
I'm here.
I can't do any accents. I just always sound like Borat or something. I don't even attempt it.
Very nice.
Very nice. I'm just like, no.
Well, Jana.
How about you? You had wait, congratulations. You had a big wedding this
Thank you.
weekend.
Yes,
for
my
your
stepbrother
beau.
got married and it was really cute. I was the bridesmaid. Thanks for asking me, Mike and Sarah. It was good. I'm tired as hell, after a weekend like that, but I'm good. I'm ready to razzle dazzle.
Weddings are a lot. Like I think I forgot how much like wedding involvement you really get because
So much.
for a big chunk of all my friends getting married, unfortunately I was overseas playing. And so I could just send like a really razzly dazzly gift and just be done with it. And then now it's kind of like my second phase of friends getting married and like older cousins and things like that. And I'm like, man, I forgot how much stuff was involved. And two people just didn't get married for the past 3 years. So it's like we didn't have to worry about it.
I know it's so much. Honestly, I'm like so tempted to just like go to Vegas and have Elvis like marry me or something.
I will go to
Yeah,
Vegas.
okay.
I'll be a witness.
You can be my witness.
Or I can marry you guys. I'm like, I'm ordained.
Are you?
Oh, it's a really sore subject for Chris and I, so maybe you should ask him.
Why?
I
Okay.
low key stole like a wedding from him one time. I didn't mean
Like, was he supposed to be the officiant and then you swiped
They were
in?
okay, they were my friends. And they wanted to do like a wedding, just like a small intimate ceremony with their really amazing photographer. And they were like gonna go to the courthouse and then they were like, oh my God, Jana, it's gross. We don't want to get married here. They were like, let's do something
Oh.
different. So they were gonna have their ceremony and just really low key in front of the clock tower, and it was beautiful. And Chris was gonna do it, but I was like, "Oh, how'd you get ordained?" He was like, "Oh, I just did it online, so I went and got mine so I could do it."
Oh
instead."
my gosh, you
He's
little
still
crazy
not
girl.
happy with me about it. Sorry, babe. You can have the next one, so maybe I shouldn't go ahead and call dibs on your wedding.
Well, Guy
will dress
Fieri
as
is actually my
Elvis, though.
first choice for officiants,
That's
but you
fair.
can be my backup if Guy
That's
is
fair.
busy that day.
I will
he's
dress
in
like Elvis, if
Flavortown.
that's what you want. Guy Fieri, if you're out there.
That is what I want.
We did watch all of Chicken Guy.
Oh, I didn't get to finish that.
Oh, okay. Well, you
Don't tell me
finished-
who
okay.
wins.
No, I won't. That was an
Okay.
intense show. I didn't expect to be as dedicated to that
No.
show as I was.
Anything that Mr. Fieri does just is gold, and I love him so much. I can't even. If he ever came on this podcast, I don't know what I would
I love how you're
do.
just like,
I know. I would cry and die like all at the same
I feel
time.
like Fieri is my Dolly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I think so.
100%.
What else have you been like watching?
Well, I've been keeping up with the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, which has been absolutely bananas and a dumpster fire that everyone can't keep their eyes off of. Whose team are you on? I know this might be a polarizing subject.
Too bad. I'm
Yeah,
team
who
Johnny
cares? We're
Depp.
Team Johnny Depp
Too bad.
all day.
Too bad. It's our podcast.
Yeah,
We're team Johnny
too
Depp.
bad. So sad.
How about Melania Cosmetics like coming with the receipts?
Yeah, I get it. Like how the
Yes.
compact was used to cover her bruises actually wasn't even invented for another year or something.
Right?
Oh, yeah, I brought that up to my sister, and she's like, "Well, who cares? No matter what compact she used to cover her bruises, like they were still there." And honestly, like I think she did them to herself. I know that's like a really hot take, but there's crazy people out there who do that stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
know.
if soap operas have taught us anything, how many people have flung themselves downstairs? and
I
things?
know. Like I hate saying that because I'm so not a person to, like shame victims, but I don't know. Johnny Depp has never had a track record of ever being, abusive to anybody. And he
Yeah.
seems so sweet. And I've loved him since Chocolat or Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, I
and-
love chocolate.
Oh my God. I know. This
So
is like
go
a horrible
buy,
thing.
Go buy Dior and support Johnny Depp.
I don't think it was Dior.
No,
Oh,
it
no,
wasn't.
the perfume.
I'm just
Okay,
saying, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I like that because a lot of people like dropped him with
I
this
know.
thing.
That's so wrong. Cancel
And
culture is so wrong.
I know.
And that's why I'm not even canceling Amber Heard. You know what? She can grow from this experience. Great. I think that they both just need to not be together, obviously.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know if he should win money. Maybe, because I guess he missed out on a lot of jobs. I don't know. It's just like a weird
I think sometimes
situation
it's
all
just like
around.
best to just like cut bait and go. Like it's
Yeah.
like
Like this is,
who is this trial
I don't
benefiting?
know. Not
Really?
her, because now everyone thinks she pooped in a bed. Hashtag Amber Turd. I, that, if,
That would
yeah,
be enough to make me just go crawl
yeah,
into a hole.
that,
Like
yeah.
there's
She's, I don't know how she's going to survive this one.
I did think it was kind of funny when the lawyer said something like all these videos for whoever's out there editing those, you just way to keep the internet running strong. And so he goes, you know, wouldn't you say that you're a lot bigger than Miss Heard physically? And they start showing all of these pictures where she just looks a lot bigger than him. And I was like, whoever this editor is did her real dirty just
Wait,
now.
bigger than Johnny Depp?
And so I guess she is like,
She's taller than he is, maybe, but she's not bigger.
But it
She's
was
a
just
tiny
funny.
little thing.
It was just funny because he goes, I wouldn't necessarily say that. See, again, I can't do accents. So whatever Johnny Depp sounds like, I wouldn't necessarily
He's
say
like,
that.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. Okay, that's not it.
Wow. Voice acting is not going to be our next career.
No.
And then her face is just like
Huge yikes.
just.
No, you know what? I'm good at heights. He's 5'8".
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot that was like your
Johnny Depp is
superpower.
5'8". So.
And then low key, a really good Lois Griffin.
Uh-huh. Well, guys, this episode actually, I wanted to put Jana in the hot seat. Okay. Yeah. So this episode actually, I wanted to put Jana in the hot seat. We usually do our tall questions, short answer segment for guests. But you know what, Jana? I'm going to throw a little wrench in things.
Okay. I'm here
And
for it.
we want to get to know you. You're our beautiful host. And so I'm going to shoot a couple questions at you. Are you ready?
I will make you a deal. I will do our tall answer short questions if I can ask you all the questions next.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
And
that'll
we'll
be
get your
part
answers.
2.
Okay, we'll make it. Okay, let's make it a twofer. I'm here
Okay,
for it. All
doing
right.
a twofer.
All right.
Drum roll, please. Are you ready, Jenna? Tall question, short answer.
Which is bad because I don't actually remember a tall answer.
Good.
Okay, hit me.
Favorite color?
Panic.
Panic at the Disco.
Jesus, what's my favorite color? What? Ah.
What? Another brain buster, Jana?
Because I have two.
Roy G. Biv, what do you like?
I really like pink, but I also really like seafoam green, like teal.
You can have 2.
Okay. Okay.
We're not limiting to one
Okay.
color.
I think that's what made me panic. Oh my God, I just broke out in a rash just now. Oh, sorry. Okay, pink or teal. Thanks.
Pink or
Next
teal. Okay, that's
question.
great. I love that. Doing great, Jana. Favorite song right now? Or ever?
All I can think of is "Hello, my baby."
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. That is my favorite song.
So I think Black Betty is like one of my all-time.
Oh, Pam Balam.
Yeah, that was like it's just gets me hyped.
No, that's a great song.
Love it.
I love that. Like for like working out or if you like
yeah.
need to hype yourself up.
Yeah, it used to be my exit song, like when I'd run out of the tunnel. So I think, and also
Oh,
too,
no shit.
and everyone else's songs were like French, so I couldn't. I was like excited, but not quite as hyped. So, but like when mine would come out, it was very like all American.
Oh, that's a great song.
I loved it.
I don't even know what mine would be. Okay, next question. So actually, in the last podcast or so, when we interviewed Holly, actually you told us that your first celebrity crush was Rufio from Hook. But if you had another first celebrity crush, or maybe one that you have right now, who would it be?
My other first celebrity crush was definitely Jonathan Taylor Thomas, which I think was the
JTT,
same. Like I
heartthrob.
distinctly remember being at Cuts and Curls with Miss Alicia, and I had a crush on her son Grayson at the time, and he was like at the salon. Like,
did he look like JTT? Is that
not
why?
even a little bit?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
he was just tall, to be honest.
Oh, so he was your first celebrity crush?
He was tall. I was like, I had no idea if JTT was tall, but I remember this classmate of mine, Grayson, being in there, and I was writing like in my diary, like Jana hearts JTT, blah, 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 because I was like, oh, we'd be like J and J, like all the cleverness, blah, blah, blah. And I remember he like took my diary from me, and I just like burst into tears because I was like, oh my God, people are gonna know I like Jonathan Taylor Thomas, like every other girl at that
asshole
age.
Okay.
Yeah, besides Rufio, but Rufio was like,
he was fine
Yeah.
in his like own weird like punk rock way.
I loved it because he was just like tall, dark, and handsome, and yeah.
That was just a movie full of sexy guys. Okay. All the Peter Pan people.
Peter Pan people.
Okay, what is one destination in this world that you want to go that you've never been, or maybe that you've been but you just want to go there because you love it so much?
Really want to go visit Tokyo.
Oh, amazing with all the sushi. One day we gotta go.
I was like, we should go. Yeah,
I would love to go.
I'd really love to like, you know, just kind of do like a tour around the entire area because I mean, obviously like the city is amazing, but like, I think it'd be really special to kind of get to see like the city and the exterior. And culturally, like I just think it's a very like rich
And they're
area.
respectful and they're clean.
Yeah,
But you know what? That might be tough for you because you don't like sushi that much, do you?
I'll figure it out. I
No,
actually
we'll make you like it.
I ate like a fish on my sushi the other day. I
You picked the fish off. I watched you do it.
Okay, well, on that first bite, I
Lies.
didn't.
You sit on a throne of lies.
That's how I found out there was fish on it because that first bite I ate, I was like, "Oh, this is just like a crab one," and I ate it, and I was like, "I'm eating a goldfish. There's a goldfish in here."
Proud of you. We're taking steps in the right
I did
direction.
pick the tune off the rest of them.
Well, actually, that leads me into my next question. Your last,
Seminole Grill.
shout out Seminole Girl. We love you. Last meal on Earth. What would it be?
So the last meal I would ever want would actually be a meal that doesn't technically exist anymore, but it would be the teriyaki beef from Tropical Escape back in Rock Hill, South Carolina,
my
with the
gosh.
headhunter sauce. It
Yum.
was my favorite. It was
And it
called the
doesn't
headhunter
exist
sauce.
anymore. All the best things go away, you know?
No, that's why we just have to like enjoy your favorite things while they're there because you just never know. But my second favorite, I guess, would have to be the beef jerky. Apparently, I just really love a beef and rice combo with a sexy sauce on it. From Kapow.
Oh,
Yeah.
love Kapow. They're
Yeah,
so good.
beef
Ooh, that's a
jerky,
good one. Which vacation spot is your favorite place that you've already been? So where's a place in the world that you love, you want to tell the listeners and viewers about? Where do they need to go? Tell them.
Valencia, Spain. I guess it wasn't a vacation spot, but I lived there. But I've never been so happy in a place like in my whole life because it's like it's a beach town, but like the people are just so kind and sweet. If you can go during Fias, it's this really amazing festival where they basically build these really giant, and when I say giant, I mean like the size of apartment buildings, these giant paper mache and wooden sculptures. They're called ninots. And
Ninots?
ninots, it means like dolls. And so
Okay.
they have small ones that like kids make, but they literally spend all year making these fallas, and each little neighborhood is like a fallero. And they even have like queen of the fallas, which you know me, I love it. Any sort of tiara celebration moment, I'm
Should have
really
been
into
you.
it. Could have been strawberry queen.
Should have been you, Jana.
But I really loved it. Like the food was phenomenal. The people are really nice. The beaches are exquisite. So if you ever get a chance, I know that everybody likes to go to Barcelona and Madrid and stuff like that, but if you can go to Valencia, or if you can go anywhere, this is kind of in a separate area, but like the Costa Brava, really, really beautiful.
Okay. Is that where like the oranges come from? I've heard like Valencia oranges. Okay.
Yep. Get fresh orange juice while you're there.
Glorious. That sounds amazing.
Oh, it was so good.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Pretty sure I just drank like sangria as water the whole time I was there.
Yeah. Well, now that the mask mandate is done on airplanes, I'm like, let's go to Europe. Let's go. Freedom. What advice would you give to your younger self?
I would say to my younger self, make sure people earn your trust. Just don't give it blindly.
That's good.
Yeah. I would say, like, I think growing up, I thought that people would give me the same like respect and trust that I would give someone else. And that's just not the reality. Like, not everyone is going to treat you right, and not everyone's going to have your best interest. So, like, I wish I would have been like a little less naive, because my parents were always like, just be kind and be kind. And like the bottom line is like, some people are just assholes. Like, don't be around those people. Like, I kind of would always give those people third, fourth, fifth chances.
Right.
And
Same.
I would just tell my younger self, like, trust is earned, not given. And that's the same with like any sort of like love and affection. Like, people who care about you, like, spend your time and energy with those people. I felt like retrospectively, I probably spent a lot more time worrying about other people that weren't giving me love, than I was like the people who were loving me unconditionally. So that would be my
That
advice.
was profound.
Yeah. I'm like, well, done.
Also a very short answer. I wasn't kidding. No, we want to know. Okay.
Sorry, I'm turning this into Dr. Phil.
No. I
Short
love
answers.
Dr. Phil, and this can be Dr. Phil. This is a therapeutic podcast, y'all. Let it out. Spirit animal.
I think I'm a dog. Like, I think
You're a dog. Yep.
I think
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I think I'm a Labrador.
You're 100% a
I'm a
Labrador.
Labrador. I'm a blonde Labrador.
Yep. Or a golden retriever. Either one.
Chris is
To me, they're like the
Chris,
same
Chris is
thing.
the golden retriever for sure.
You guys are a dog couple.
We are like
Literally, they have like 8 dogs right now, guys. It's bananas.
we do.
Okay.
Adopt, don't shop.
Adopt, don't shop.
Unless you need something hyperallergenic, then I understand.
Same. All right. Biggest regret. I know biggest regret and advice to younger self can sometimes be similar, but
Yeah. So in terms regrets.
no regrets.
No regrets.
Regrets.
No regrets and no regrets. I say I would regret like not being as confident in myself like when I was younger. Like I think I always thought that confidence was like a bad thing. So I was always kind of trying to
Oh, really?
well, because I never wanted to come off cocky.
Sure. Okay.
And so I would just say like my only regret would being like I wish I would have been like more assertive and more confident and more like bet on myself more starting at a younger age. I feel like I do that a lot now. Um and did I tell you like the basketball captain story?
No, but please
So
tell
sorry,
us.
this isn't a short answer, but I think it makes a great point. So it was between myself and a girl on my team, and the coach like nominated two people for captain, and the team was going to vote, and I voted for the other girl, and
Rookie mistake.
and then my
Did you lose by 1 vote?
I don't know how many I lost by, but I did lose, and my dad goes he goes well, at least you voted for you or something like that. And I was like, well, no, I voted for Megan, I think her name was. I said, well, I voted for Megan. He goes, what the hell? You mean you voted for someone else? And I was like, well, yeah, I can't vote for myself. He
Oh,
goes,
'cause you're so nice.
and he goes, well, if you don't want to vote for you, why would anybody else vote for you? And I was like,
Hitting
that's
you
a
with the
damn
knowledge,
good point.
Papa Angel.
But yeah, it's kind of like, well, if you don't think you can do the job, why would anybody else? Like, if you're not your own biggest
Facts.
fan, like,
Facts.
if you don't think you deserve something, then you can't expect other people to. So I felt like that was like a good baseline for me to figure out, like, okay, I don't have to think I'm like the best in the world, but if I think I'm good and I'm qualified for a job, like, I'm going to talk about it.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
your biggest regret is not, I guess, having the confidence in yourself that you wish you had.
Yeah, like not, I would say like just not betting on myself. Not
Okay, I would bet on you every day, and I bet on you
I would bet on you too.
daily because I love you. Okay. Okay. Describe yourself in 1 word.
A lot.
Ooh, that's a good one.
A lot.
Okay.
A lot.
That's fun. It's creative. Your most recent splurge. Like, what did you treat yourself with? Because you deserve it.
Most recent splurge, I went and got like a really great set from Alice and Olivia.
Oh, cute. That's a
Yeah.
splurge.
My
I've never
my
seen
sister's
one.
been working there, and like the clothes are just really amazing, and it's really tough for me to find things that I feel like really fit me well.
Yeah. So Alice and Olivia has like tall girl.
Yeah, that was actually like a
clothes?
little it was a set. Like it was like a little crop, a little boot crop, and a little skirt, and I bought that and then one other set. But I was really excited because the skirts like they're shorter, but they weren't like hoochie short. Um and my sister recently started working there, and so I was seeing all of her like amazing clothes come in. So I was like, I want something pretty. And I went in
Amazing.
there, and at first I like wasn't finding anything because I went in there for the long pants because I was like, oh,
Ooh, big mistake.
I always think they're going to be long enough. I get me every
Nope.
time. So I left with no pants, but I did leave with some like really cute skirts and little combo sets.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And where's the store? Is it on the island?
Yeah, it's on Palm Beach Island in the Royal Point Sienna Plaza.
All right, hear that, guys? If you live in the area, check it out. It's a great store. All right. Who is your tall idol?
I think my first one was Cher.
Oh, yeah, she's like 5'9".
Yeah, it was like, and I remember she was, even if she wasn't like,
She's
super,
really
super
skinny, so
tall,
she looks really
yeah.
tall.
I mean, and she was all about some like short king spring, like
yeah.
it was, sunny.
Oh.
And I mean, even in her shows now, like she still contributes like an entire song to him. Like, and she always talks about how like, it didn't work out between us, but like, I'll always love him. And like, even
That is a classy lady
yeah,
right there.
she really is. And I would say my newest one is Rebecca Waddingham from Ted Lasso.
Yes,
Yeah.
you love her. Okay. Still
do love
haven't
her.
seen it. Sorry, guys. I know
Disappointed.
everyone loves Ted Lasso.
Thank
which
you.
which accomplishment are you most proud of? What is Jana Angel the most proud of in her life? Besides
I
everything.
should have cheated and looked at these questions before.
Yeah, I'm glad you did it. This needs to be more
Um,
authentic, obviously.
damn, these are hard. Why do we ask these people?
I don't know.
I think the thing I'm probably most proud of is, as to this point in my life, is just getting into broadcasting without taking like the traditional path. Like I had
Yes.
so many
Hell
people
yes.
just like tell me no for umpteen million reasons and tell me to
Aw.
just like go ahead and like go pick something else because it was so hard to get into.
Yeah,
And
like go get a real job.
literally so many times like, oh, this is a cute hobby, or like, oh, like since you're not in the news, it doesn't matter, or like whatever. And so I'm really proud that I just never took no for an answer and just
Yes.
kept finding my way in.
Snap, snap. Loves it. What is one bucket list item that you still want to accomplish?
I really want to do a cruise around the world.
A cruise. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that would be so fun.
Yeah.
Same. That's a
They
great way to
have
see everything.
they have like literally like a world tour cruise, and I'm like, I want Jana to go on a world tour. I really want to
Me
do
too.
that.
We need to do like a tall world tour.
That's what we should
Yeah,
start doing. Is like the tall girl trips.
abso-freaking-lutely.
Tall girl trips. Let's do it.
We're gonna fit on the airplane and
book
go
every
we're gonna
exit
stuff
row.
ourselves in.
Book every exit row. Playing the whole way there.
Yes, flying first class. Okay, and last question. What is your idea of the perfect day? And you know what's actually really hilarious? Today is April 25th, the day that is the perfect day on Miss Congeniality.
All you need is a light jacket.
Yes.
Oh, good movie.
I know.
That's a great movie.
I know we've referenced that before, but
I
I
know.
think that's so
That's a good
hilarious.
one.
Perfect day, Jana. What are you doing?
Okay, so perfect day would be like we wake up, we do our meditation, we go on walkies with the dogs, which is great. Then we go to Brooklyn Water Bagel.
Oh, I almost went there today.
Oh, good.
Their
They have
bagels and
crispy as
their
Coke.
coffee cubes does with the
Yes.
iced coffee with the iced coffee cubes. Oh, they're so good.
Yes, they are
Coffee
so
shops
good.
take note.
Yes.
Everybody needs to do that.
Yes, like why are all your ice cubes not coffee?
Beats me.
Yeah. And then we go shop because like Chris actually likes to shop more than me, but I was like shopping with Chris because like we just kind of get to go.
Really? He likes to go to the mall?
Yep. He loves
Wow.
Chris loves them all. Loves
What a
them all.
unicorn.
Yeah, man loves to shop. I think it's because he can find things to fit him, and I can't find shit to fit me as
Touche.
well, so it's different. But like now he's gotten to where like I'll be like annoyed that I don't find anything, so he'll like buy me a lip gloss or something. And be like,
He throws you a bone.
like,
This will fit you, Jana.
here's some serotonin. But yeah, I love to just kind of like go and bop around and see things, and then it would probably be like coming home and just getting to like lounge in bed, like covered in all my dogs and a face mask, and watch my comfort shows, which would be The Nanny or The Golden Girls. Just watch something I've seen before because Chris hates to like watch something over where I can watch the same thing for years.
Absolutely.
And then I'd love to like, go and maybe like double date with you or just go and hang out for like a very reasonably early
Yes, bed by 11,
drink,
guys.
yes. Drink and dinner.
Normalize early bedtimes.
Yep.
We are not in our, college days any longer. I want to eat dinner by 7. I want to be in bed 11 at the latest.
I want to have time to do my whole skincare routine.
Yes,
and like
I want to be a glazed donut by the end of the night.
Right.
And I want to sleep well and wake up feeling good. I am so sick of feeling like crap all the time.
Yeah. I like to get up, like do a little movement, like get breakfast, go on a little adventure, get to meet some friends later, and then like go the hell home and lay down.
Same. Literally, our like idea of the perfect day is like the same day.
Yeah, exactly. I say the only thing like different would be like if my day consisted of me like getting to go on a trip or something would be
Okay. Like you're like well, whatever day you want. You could be on a trip while doing all of that.
Yeah. That's what I like. That's what a little bit of everything.
Okay, Jana. Well, tall questions, short answers. You killed it, girlfriend.
All right, part 1. Now it's my turn. So make sure you guys tune in for part 2.
All righty. Well, guys, this is the Too Tall to Handle podcast where
Tall tribe, comes divide.
peace.